Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is AZ-ZAHRA BASO and I'm from class A24. In this video, I will present my midterm project for the Pedagogy of Listening course. This project focuses on designing listening comprehension teaching materials for 4th grade elementary school students, supported by learning video and interactive exercises. These teaching materials is designed for 4th grade elementary school students. So I choose 4th grade because students at this level have already developed basic vocabulary and are able to understand simple listening materials, especially in familiar and daily contexts. They are also starting to build their listening comprehension through simple sentences and everyday topics. So in this project, I choose the book English for Nusantara Kids for 4th grade, specifically chapter 2 entitled Mealtime. I choose this book because it is aligned with the current curriculum in Indonesia, namely the Curriculum Merdeka, and it provides structured and appropriate materials for young learners, especially in developing basic English skills such as vocabulary and simple expressions. So I selected chapter 2, Mealtime, because the topic is closely related to students' daily life, especially about food such as breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So this makes it easier for students to understand and engage with the material. So in these chapters, students are introduced to basic vocabulary related to food such as rice, noodles, eggs, and fruit, and also vegetables. So these vocabulary items help students to recognize common foods that they encounter in their daily lives. And also in addition, students also learn simple expression related to meals such as asking and answering about food. So this helps them practice basic communication in English. And the materials also introduce the concept of time in daily meals such as breakfast in the morning, lunch at noon, snack in the afternoon, and dinner in the evening. So this helps students connect language learning with their daily routines. And also, since the audio from the book is not accessible, I use an additional learning video from YouTube as the listening material, and the video is relevant to the topic and supports student listening comprehension through audio-visual learning. Okay, so in this section, I use a YouTube video as the listening material, and the title of this video is Meals in the Day from Kimo ABC Fun English for Kids. The duration of the video is around 3 minutes, which is suitable for elementary school students. So the video introduced for meals in a day such as breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. And first, the video explains the breakfast is eaten in the morning, and the food examples are eggs and toast. And next, the video explains lunch, and lunch is eaten at noon. At the example, food is sandwich. Then the video explains snack. Snack is eaten in the afternoon and usually consists of light food such as fruit. And finally, the video explains dinner. Dinner is eaten in the evening, and the examples food are rice and vegetables. So also at the end of the video reviews all the meals, which help students remember the material. So the language used in the video is simple and easy to understand, so it is suitable for young learners. Therefore, this video is very relevant to the topic mealtime and helps students improve their listening comprehension. So this video is aligned with the materials in the book because both discuss daily meals and types of food. So it helps students understand the material more easily because they can see and hear the examples at the same time. Okay, so in this section, I created an exercise using quizzes or playground to assess students' listening comprehension. So I choose Wayground because it is an interactive and engaging platform that can make learning more interesting for students. So it also allows students to practice their listening skills in a fun and motivating way. The exercise consists of 10 questions, which is include 6 multiple choice questions and 4 true or false questions. So I used different types of questions to make the activity more varied and to check students' understanding from different aspects. So all the questions are based on the listening material from the YouTube video. So students need to listen carefully before answering. So this is important because the main focus on this activity is to improve students' listening comprehensions. The question focus on several aspects. First, students are asked to identify types of meals, such as breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. So second, students are asked to recognize the time of each meal, for example, in the morning, at noon, in the afternoon, and in the evening. So third, students are asked to identify the kinds of food mentioned in the video, such as eggs, toast, sandwich, fruits, rice, and vegetables. So by answering these questions, students can check whether they understand the information from the video or not. So overall, this exercise is designed to support students' learning process by combining listening practice with interactive activities, so students can stay engaged and motivated during the lesson. And also, in this section, students are given clear instruction before doing the exercise. Giving clear instruction is important to make sure that students understand what they need to do during the activity. So first, students are instructed to listen carefully to the video and pay attention to the information given. They need to focus on details such as the types of meals, the time of each meal, and the kinds of food mentioned. And after watching the video, students are asked to answer the question based on what they have heard. They should not guess the answer but try to understand the information from the video. So for multiple choice, um, students need to choose the correct answer from the option provided. They should read each option carefully before selecting their answer. And for the true or false questions, students need to decide whether their statements are correct or incorrect based on the information from the video. In addition, students are encouraged to stay focused and not rush when answering the question. They should take their time to think about each answer. So if necessary, students can listen to the video more than once to better understand the content. So this helps them improve their listening comprehension and feel more confident when answering the question. So overall, these instructions are given to guide students so they can complete the exercise correctly and effectively. In this section, the assessment is based on students' performance in answering the quizzes or background exercise. So the purpose of this assessment is to measure students' listening comprehensions after they complete the listening activity. It helps the teacher understand how well students can capture and interpret information from the video. So as we can see from the background result, the system automatically calculates students' scores based on their correct answer. This makes the assessment process more efficient and organized. So each correct answer is worth 10 points, and since there are 10 questions, the total score is 100. So this scoring system is simple and easy to understand for students. So in addition to the total score, the result also shows students' accuracy and overall performance. This information helps the teacher see how well the student understand the material. Furthermore, we can also analyze each question. For example, we can identify which questions are easy or difficult based on how many students answer them correctly. So if many students answer a question incorrectly, it means that the material may need to be explained again. On the other hand, if most students answer correctly, it shows that they understand that part of the material well. So the scoring criteria are categorized into 3 levels. So a score of 80 to 100 to 100 indicates very good understanding. Students in this category are able to understand the listening materials clearly and answer most of the questions correctly. A score of 60 to 79 indicates good understanding. Students in this category understand the material fairly but may still make some mistakes. A score below 60 indicates that the student needs improvement, but so these students may have difficulty understanding the listening material and need more practice and guidance. So through this assessment, the teacher can evaluate students' learning outcomes and also reflect on the effectiveness of the teaching material. Therefore, this assessment is not only used to measure student performance, but also to improve the teaching and learning process in the future. Okay everyone, I think that's all for my explanation. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.